What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the reaction for OSHI no Ko. Today we're on season 3 episode 2. This one is called Calculating. Alright, so last time we ended off with Ruby showing us a little bit of her plan that she's enacting, and she kind of met back up with the guy who I thought just wasn't going to show up again, but it makes sense that he did. He was like the manager guy from the first season, for at least the first 12 episodes, however you want to put it, and he was like married to that pink-haired lady that they all work with the company. They all worked at Strawberry Productions. He was like the kind of the head before she took over, and he kind of just disappeared after. I think he disappeared in the time skip after Ai's death, or maybe it was after Ai's death that he disappeared and we saw it. I don't remember, but he disappeared anyway. And we finally, he finally resurfaced in the last episode, which I was surprised by because I didn't really recognize him because one, his character looked different. He was more raggedy, had more hair, was wearing sunglasses, had this patch on him, and then also I just kind of forgot about who he was. So it took me a second to realize, see a picture when I looked him up last episode to realize, oh, that's who we're talking about. And now that makes sense. It makes sense that she would go to him for help. That's probably one of the only outside people that she knows, and it seems like her plan is pretty more like, feels like it's more detailed and more well thought out than Aqua's were. Aqua was just kind of like, oh, I know a person who works at this acting place, let me just go and get this gig there so I can spy on them. Like and this time Ruby's like putting ideas into the director's head for like this like game show they were doing or something, and she just seems like she has more ideas and more steps in her plan that she's thought about, and maybe that's by the byproduct of having the help from, like I said, I believe his name is Saito or something like that. Maybe something like that. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah. Other than that, we kind of spent a lot of the episode kind of talking about Kana and her feelings towards Akane and Aqua, and really more Aqua. The fact that he's like shunning her and like avoiding her after all of this, and apparently it's because he believes that if anyone found out that she was with a guy, they'd stalk her, track her down, and murder her. I went into my thoughts about that in last episode. If you want to go check that out, short story. To me, it was understandable, but felt a little excessive of a forethought. But and then they had this weird moment with Memcho. I don't know what that was about. Maybe I'm just overthinking that or looking too into that one. But I just thought that was a little weird. But that's besides the point. Yeah, that was the main stuff from last episode. We had a couple other scenes that were just kind of inconsequential for the moment anyway, but we'll just see what we get up to in this one. So let's get started. As always, my socials in the description. Make sure if you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want those full-length reactions, there'll be the Patreon link at the top of the description as well. Alright, OSHI no Ko, let's do it. Ichigo Saito. Okay, that's his name. Are they not working together? He said get away. Not that he's... Are we assuming that he's the one who killed her? Because he's not. But he also probably did abandon them and stuff, so never mind. Damn. So she has a mission now, get more popular. Okay, so they were working together, okay. That's what I figured. That's a cool character to be, a cool persona. Everything is a scripted, bro. Even these talk shows, game shows, all have a script, bro. No, don't put your all into that. Don't play dumb. You don't want to be thought as the pretty dumb girl. You don't want that. You don't want that for yourself. I don't like this for her, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes.
昔鍋に油と詰め替え用の洗剤間違えて入れた話だろ。
She put detergent in the pot instead of oil.
じゃねえか。
That's bad too. That's pretty not smart either.
お兄ちゃんも私のことバカだと思ってるの？
思ってるに決まってるだろ。と同じ遺伝子持ってる事実が結構きつい。
That's a great line.
やっぱり要点を抑えすぎている。
Are they gonna become like a duo?
している。
How did she figure that out so fast that someone's telling her what to do?
そして重要な要素がもう一つ。
What else you got for us, mentor?
打算も必要だ。
That's a little invasive. Just come over and wipe someone's head down. It's nice, but still.
今日も暑いですね。吉住さん、お茶どうぞ。
She's doing too much now.
何してるんですか？
最近ルビーちゃんが僕に媚び
Yeah, you're making it too obvious.
もしかして
Oh my gosh. Of course he would go there.
影のあるインモラルな顔が
Gloomy, immoral look, bro. Have better standards for yourself.
いつも疲れ
Or a better description at least.
吉住レポ動画のテロ
Hard ass coming in.
全部断られました。
バカ野郎そこをどうにかするのが腕の見せ所なん
How does that make him a fool, though? Don't hit him. Alright, yeah.
みたいなのが周りの足を引っ張って迷惑かけてんだ分かってんのかおい
Waste man, bit him. Get him out of here. Hope he gets fired.
番組制作に携わることが多いんだ。
Interesting. I never knew that.
ディレクターだ。
ディレクターって偉いの？
Our director's employment? They're gonna give me a whole rundown of what directors are.
T はだいたい4半
I don't need this. I'm very in tune with the entertainment industry, but we'll see what he says.
プロデューサーや演出家の下に
Oh, she gave him a whole cheat sheet.
T は班のリーダーって感じ。AD はその補佐。
It's funny because I can't look at the captions that they're reading, and also I'm missing dialogue because that's what sub does. I don't mind sub. It's just thing is like and I know people. I don't dislike anyone who prefers it, but I also don't like when people just be like, dub doesn't make sense. I can't believe people watch dub. I'm like, bruh, like I can't look away or I'll miss dialogue. I can't really look at any of this without pausing or I'll miss dialogue. So it's just like, you know. That's just so if it just makes it easier to not have to be able to understand things without having to look at the screen, but or look at the subtitles anyway. But I'm gonna just read this real fast. What all did he put here? They put errand boys under assistant directors. I mean, is that always true? Are assistant directors really just the errand boys? I feel like they do a little bit. Producer is the person in charge. Wouldn't the director be the? I mean, I guess there's multiple directors, and then there's an executive producer, so I guess that cracks and makes sense. Oh, the creative director is what I was looking for. Okay, cool.
現に漆原班は AD が一人休養中で、一人だけで回してるって聞いた。
Wow.
なんだ。
お前が現場のこと
That's why I love this show, man. I love talking about this stuff and watching something about this.
っての自覚が芽生えただけだよ。
That's a lie.
どうでしょ？お兄ちゃん。
Look at her eyes, the black stars. Does he believe that? Doesn't look like he does.
AD の仕事はたった
Man, you gotta clean up your workspace.
カメラマンの真似事したり D の手伝いをしつけられたり
I wouldn't mind this, being able to get on sets. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of it. As long as I'm getting paid a good salary, I would enjoy to do some of this. I study operations. Like, this would be like my thing.
秘密の残業
Like, operations management, I mean.
吉住次の深掘りコーナーの企画が決まったぞコスプレイヤーの取材だ
Cosplayers? I've never cosplayed before, except for Halloween, but...
東京グレークローンだったか
東京ブレイドですか？
それ
Tokyo Blade reference.
コスプレさせるなら多分許可取らなきゃ問題出そうな
Really? I mean, I guess if it's being streamed online or on television, you have to copyright it. But if I went outside and get a Tokyo Blade outfit from Target, they're not gonna find me for copyright, even if I put it on YouTube or anything. But guess this is different.
君の強みを生かせよ
You don't want no regular cosplayers?
奴らだらけだろ宣伝にもなるんだし
That's kind of sleazy, brother.
10人くらいすぐ集まる
Don't you mean X, buddy?
申し訳ありません。こ
今回の夏コミ
This is a recent show. Your dialogue should be up to date.
私たちのサークルはあくまで個人活動の範疇でコスプレ活動を行っており、社会
Hobbyist. I've never seen that term used like that.
スコも多く、
うちは加工中なので実物が別物なんですわら。
Oh, that's crazy. At least you're honest, though.
すぐ集まるとか冗談じゃない。コス界隈は
Get 10 on board, and he gave it that job to just him. And like, it's not like he can force them to accept. So what is like? How is it his fault if they don't accept? He's doing everything he can.
どうしたの？また大変な仕事を押し付けられた？私が力になれることある？
At least she's laying it on a little thick, but this guy's not gonna notice. So,
こそ。
oh hey, Akane, what you up to?
いかさん。
おい、茜の分の傘も持ってきてる。
She's supposed to decline it.
いらない。
たく。
I love it, man. They're gonna mess this up, very obviously.
かなちゃんに惹かれてたこと。
What?
多分ずっと前から気づいて
Where are we talking? Where did that come from? Why are we talking about this?
たんじゃなくて私と付き合うことにした理由は多分あんまり気持ちのいいものじゃないだろうから考えないように
Maybe he just likes you, and he should, or he's stupid.
いい彼氏をしてくれている私としてはそれが満たされていれば必要十分これ以上望むのは罰当たりというものだ
I don't agree. I would very much want the person I'm into to just be into me.
連絡も立ってるらしいちょっとやりすぎだし過剰に意識しすぎな気がして少しムムムってなるけど
Very true. I don't understand why though. I don't want to go on another rant about Kana. I don't even know if I should like rewatch these seasons. Like I thought this. I got a sense that he kind of liked her, but I never thought it was like I always felt more from him to Akane than Kana. I didn't really think that she was that much in the running, and I don't know. I mean, I saw it. I did, but it's just. I guess it all comes down to the fact that I like this better. I feel like it worked better. The build up was better, and I just don't want to see it get ruined at all, really, or at least just ruined by him changing his mind. However this goes down, and however this relationship ends, I do not want it to be because he just switched up on Akane out of nowhere because she's already aware of it, but she's like, oh, it doesn't matter because he's being a great boyfriend. But then that can all go away just like that. So I just don't want him to be the one I don't want him to be switching up. That's what I don't want.
少しずつ嘘を真実に私はそういうの嫌いじゃないから
I mean, damn, you shouldn't have to, but still.
他の女と浮気
There you go.
絶対殺す
There you go. I like that energy.
女好きのたらしなのは分かってるんだからねちゃんと見張ってるんだから
I like that from you. I love that energy.
うちがコスプレ
I like that energy, Akane. You better keep that right. Keep that man in check. Because I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about him.
それをコスプレイヤーって放送するのはちょっと嘘っぽくならへん？
嘘っぽいか
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be, I was about to say, can't anyone be a cosplayer? But they're supposed to want the professional ones. Whatever that means.
もったいなくない
Yeah, man, it's TV.
ちょっとマネさんに相談してみる。
Forgot these girls got managers, bro. That's crazy.
最近クラビアばっかで仕事が横に伸びてなかったし、渡りに船みたい。
The way that they're writing her subtitles, all I can imagine is that country accent she was rocking in the dub. Because they keep hyphenating the ends of her words, like, with the G's on them. Like, turning, running, branching.
ミミ、ちょっと相談が。
Man, I like gaming and sitting in the dark because it's next to the next guy, but I at least have some LEDs going on. That guy's sitting in the pure dark.
頼むって。お前コスアカも結構フォロー。
His own family is one of his people. She looks like a big streamer. She got a PlayStation back there.
仕事なんだと思ってるの
It doesn't even look like OBS in the back. I got OBS right here.
俺の妹はコスプレイ
Looks exactly like OBS.
トラッキングで動きを同期させたアバターで配信料を行うもの全体を指す言葉。
Oh, that's pretty cool. I've seen that before. There's like a pretty popular one that like won a whole bunch of like streaming awards or something. I can't remember her name. I'm not big into. I don't really watch streams like that. So.
前まだコスプレアカウント稼働してて時々タクコス画像をアップしてるだろう。
なんで知ってるの
兄として当然のことだ。
That don't mean nothing. Why are you checking on her old accounts, bro?
の悪口書いてくれ。
How much you bitch about me?
する。
卑怯な。どう？
Yeah, that's definitely modeled after OBS. That's so funny. That's just cool things to see.
この子かわいいな。ああ、クレアの事務所の子ね。どりで胸もでかいよ。この子もいいな。
Did you just say stacked? What do you mean by that? This guy's a little weird, ain't he?
ああ、やっぱダメだな。
ちょっと話が違いますよ。レイヤー。
Look at this guy. Hey, being proactive. He asked a good question, and now he knows the information that they don't have the permissions.
てか俺言ったよな。許諾取るけど、一応代わりのもよい。
Wait, what did he say before this?
違うやつやってもらえば。
Just have them wear something else? That's crazy.
俺言ったよな。許諾取るけど、一応代わりのも用意しとけって。
絶対。
Yeah, he didn't. When, I was about to ask, when did he say that?
微妙にちょっと遠ぶれじゃない感じにしてくれってな。
That is the world of copyright, man. Just like, oh, it's not Tokyo Blade, it's Tokyo Sword. Like, I'm just doing something slightly different.
でもタレントさんに下手なの着せられないし。
Man, he seemed like, what does the director be doing?
一応フリーサイズのコスもあるから使って。その子身長いくつ？
ごめん、助かる。
He looks stressed out and tired. You see those bags under his eyes? Damn, this anime shot really cool. Oh shoot, that's N? No. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Alright, so that was season 3, episode 2, Calculating. Makes sense as far as the episode title goes. I think that's like a long running tradition for me now. I just like thinking about, I always talk about the episode titles at the beginning, kind of, but I really like to think about throughout the episode what an episode title means towards the episode, because it always gives a little hint or it kind of encapsulates the episode. So, you know, this is Calculating. It kind of makes sense. You know, it's what Ruby was doing this whole episode, kind of trying to ingratiate herself with this assistant director who maybe, it seems like he has like some latent director chops in his, you know, he was thinking about, he just wants to make sure that they have those permissions, and if they had gone through all this without having figured that out, who knows what would have happened. So I think he's got some chops for the future, so we'll see where he goes, you know. But yeah, she's trying to get in with him, and we saw a whole big conversation with her and Ichigo Saito at the beginning of the episode, where we confirmed that she's been getting ideas from him, and she also wants to find out like who her father is. And he said something, I forget exactly what his reasoning was, but essentially he won't tell him unless tell her unless she gets more popular, essentially, because people won't, like, some people won't meet with her or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, so basically she has a mission just like Aqua did, to get into more jobs and stuff like that, and get super recognized and famous and popular, so she can get her foot in the door in the places that she needs to be in. So we'll see how that goes. And so now she was doing her little talk show, and now she's gonna be doing this next thing for like this cosplay event for the, I think it's the next talk show event that they're doing, still a talk show, I mean, and she's gonna be like a cosplayer now. They got that other girl from this pink-haired girl from school, and they got the new assistant director character's sister, it seems. That's what I saw so far. And there was another girl with pink, like short pink hair at the end here. I don't know if I was supposed to recognize her from one of those pictures or photos, but we'll see. But yeah, that director has got to go. He's mean, rude, and low-key he's a little creepy to me. The way he was talking about them girls on that photo, on those papers and those pictures. So I don't know about him. I think he got to go. Other than that, we didn't see Kana in this episode, I don't believe, or Memcho. So they were kind of off doing whatever. We had that, and then yeah, I had that. We did see Akane a little bit, but they were she was walking home with Aqua, and I was like, man, she basically has the whole thing figured out. Like apparently she's aware that Aqua likes Kana still, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just felt like, to me, like she said that it was because that the only reason that she's like they had like a hard decision on who he was supposed to choose. I forget what she said. He said the reasoning was why he chose her and not Kana, but like she knows that there's a reason why he's with her and not Kana. But she's like apparently fine with it as long as he's treating her well, which is fine. But I don't like the fact that she knows that he's kind of splitting interests. I honestly wish she wasn't, because I really feel like the way Kana was doing last seasons and everything, she shouldn't be in the ring. I don't even know why. I don't really get it on that side of things. If someone sees this, please correct me and understand what I'm not seeing with the Aqua Kana side, and maybe I can go rewatch some episodes or just re-understand some things, because I just think I don't understand. I thought he just liked Akane. I mean, that's what I feel like. I feel like he had a little bit for Kana, but I just don't feel like he was anywhere near what he had with her. So I feel like he's gonna mess it up. And she was very aware of that, and I liked the energy from her where she was like, you cheat on me, you're done for, you're dead. And he could feel the shivers, those anime shivers when someone's talking about you, that fake ass nonsense. But either way, I like the energy that she was bringing with that. I just see this ending in some way. It's gonna end. I just know it is, and it's probably gonna be Aqua's fault, and that's gonna piss me off. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, cool episode. Like I just love the show. I love talking about the entertainment stuff. I could go on and on about it. But we'll wrap it up there. So as always, my social in the description. Make sure if you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want those full length reactions, there'll be the Patreon link at the top of the description as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.